Hello and welcome. This is Mrs. B. I am making a video for you guys because sometimes, the paperwork or the worksheets don't always get to you guys on time, or maybe you just want to challenge yourself and try something new, or maybe you want to do something a little better for the environment. Whatever your reason, if you would like to start doing lessons, or start doing the worksheets, or at least some of them, on the computer, I am going to show you how to do that. Okay, so like right now, I know that not everyone's packet is to them yet, and that can be concerning. So if you'd like to get a jump start and go ahead and do some of the worksheets on the computer, I'm going to show you how to do that. So you should be looking at my desktop right now, and I am going to start from the very, very beginning. I might tell you throughout that you can pause and do it on your own so that you have a chance to keep up with me. So the very first thing I want you to do is go to your desktop and you can listen to me, or you can watch this once through and then try it again on your own. It's up to you. So the first thing that I want you to do on your desktop, which actually you can put it anywhere, but I'm going to stick with my desktop, I am going to make a new folder to put my lessons in. So here is my desktop, and I just want to make a new folder, which means I will right click, and then I will scroll down to New, and then Folder, from New to Folder. Whoops. Okay, there we go. I guess I clicked on it and didn't realize it. So I have a new folder to put my lessons in, and I'm going to call the folder Lessons. If you have just made a folder, a new folder, congratulations. That might be new for some of you. It might not be. That's okay. This little tutorial is just to help you from the very basic beginning level all the way up to the advanced level. Alright, so now you have a place to put your lessons. You all should already have the newsletter that Miss Tanner sent out. If you don't have it, let me know. And if you do have it, you may want to go ahead and pause this video now to open it up. I already have mine open, so if you need to pause, go ahead and pause and open your newsletter up. I'll give you a second. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up my newsletter. It says Unique News, and if you scroll down here, there is a place that says click here to access the lessons for middle school and high school online. And there's my little monkey. He's so cute. All right, sorry. So go ahead where it says click here, and you're going to click on the word here, and that will take you to a website, and that website has your lessons on it. So here you can see it says high school September lessons, middle school September lessons, summer lessons high school, and summer lessons middle school. We're going to click on high school September lessons today. So I clicked on it to open it. It gave me another one. I'm going to click on it to open it again. And here you can see all of the lessons for September. And this view shows you a little picture of each of the lessons. Now, I don't like this view. You might, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do is right here, you can see that it's in grid view. It has a grid of pictures. But if you move over to list view and click on it, you'll be able to see the names better. And that's what I like to do. I like to be able to see the names better. So they aren't in order for some reason. I don't know why, but they are all there. I don't want you to think that lessons 2 through 9 are missing. They're there if you scroll through. All right. At the let's see, I don't want to click on the very top because that's lesson 1. Let's click on lesson 15, and we'll use that for an example. So I'm going to click on the lesson, and it will open it up for me. And here I can look at the lesson to make sure that it's the one that I want. Sometimes it takes a minute to load. That's what you're seeing there. That is the lesson I want. So I want to download that lesson. So if I put my mouse right here in the middle, there's a download button. I'm going to go ahead and click on download. And it's asking me where I want to download it. So I know that my folder Lessons was on my desktop. I'm going to click on my desktop and find my folder named Lessons. If you aren't sure where you put a folder or you can't remember, you can always use this search box right here in the top right hand corner. You can just click in there and type in anything you're looking for, and it'll help you find it. But for now, we know where Lessons is. The Lessons folder is on our desktop. So I could change the name, but I'm going to leave it the same just so I know what it is. I'm going to go ahead and click Save. And now I have the lesson saved in my folder. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my desktop to make sure that it's in my folder. And it is. All right. So now I want to give you a moment to complete those steps if you need a moment. Go ahead and pause if you'd like and make sure you have the lesson saved or have a lesson saved to practice with. So I'll give you just a second. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and open the lesson and write on the lesson or write on the worksheet. So I double clicked on it and it opened it right up. I am going to scroll down to where the worksheets are. All right, and if any of you students are watching this, I am not going to give you the correct answers to this. I'm going to make answers up, so don't bother copying because it's not the right answers. But I'm just teasing with you. You guys wouldn't do that. All right, so the next thing that I want to show you is that right here we are in a program called PDF or Adobe. It's called either one, whatever you want to call it. There are two places over here that are very important. One says fill and sign. The other says comment. So what you can do if you click on comment, you can get a pen. Actually, we're just going to do comment. You can get a pen or a pencil right here. I clicked on comment. Oops, it went away. I clicked on comment. I went to the pencil. I'm going to click on the pencil. And that tells the computer that's the tool that I want to pick up. And it is just like being on Class Connect. Now that I have my pen, I can hold my mouse down, circle things that I need to, underline a word if I want to, whatever you need to do with a loose pencil. Okay? Now, often you want to type. And that's what this is right here. This says add a text box. So let's go ahead and click add text box. And it says, what is the word? So let me click right underneath of there, and I'm going to put, whoops, cat. All right. Now it says, what is the definition? Whoops. I'm going to go back and click that tool again and click where I want to write it, and I'm going to put a fluffy, four-legged friend. Whoops. Friend. All right. So here you can see that I have typed and I've used a pen on the worksheet. It's up to you how you want to do it. Sometimes if you write words with the pen, it is difficult to read or difficult to do. So you may want to use the typing tool, except for like underlining, circling, things like that. So here you have learned both tools, and let me go through that again with you. When you get into Adobe, it's going to look like this. Up in the right-hand corner is the comment section. Click on that, and then you'll be able to add a text box or use the pencil. If you make a mistake, there's an eraser. Let me click on the eraser and I will show you. I've clicked on my eraser, and wherever I hold my mouse down and go over, it erases. And that is true, I believe, of I guess it doesn't work for the typed things. But that's okay. You can retype if you make a mistake. All right. So you guys know now how to erase, use the pencil, and to type. And that's all you should need for your worksheets. Now let's go over the part that everyone else seems to be struggling with. This seems to be the step that's really throwing everybody off. And that is how to save this program or how to save these sheets. So here's what you need to do. I know that normally you would think you could click on this button, which is the little Save File button, and it looks like a floppy disk. For those of you who are students, you've probably never seen a floppy disk, but that's okay. We are not going to use that button. I know normally you would, but we're not going to use that button. I don't know why, but it doesn't quite work right. So I want you to go to File instead. When you click on File, it will give you the option to Save As, and that's the one you want, Save As. When you click on it, it'll ask you where you want to save it and what you want to name it. It should go right to the same place because you just saved a file. But if you need to move around to find your file, you know that it's right here on your desktop. All right, you could name it the exact same thing, but I wouldn't. I am going to leave the name on it, put a space, and write Done. That way, I know I have completed the lesson, it's written on, it's ready to be sent back, and it's all ready to go. Once I've written Done on there, I can go ahead and click Save. And let's go check it and make sure it worked. I went back to my desktop. I'm going to go into my lessons folder we created. There's the one that we started with, and there's the one that's done. So let's open it up, and there it is. It has saved. It's exactly what we needed right there. Everything that we wrote in there is saved. Awesome. All right. Well, I hope that my video was not too long and that you guys learned and it wasn't too fast. I hope it wasn't too fast. And I hope that you guys feel a little more comfortable with what you're doing with saving and working on the worksheets online. If you have any questions, let me know. What we just did is we just set it up so that you can attach that worksheet that's done, you can attach it to a K-mail. I can't show you that because of students' names being in my K-mail, but I can talk you through it. If you're in front of a computer and you want to give me a call, I can help you with that. So I hope that this was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.